Um,
Yeah,
can I put it on here?
looking at. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good right there. Fact. We finally got you on. Thank you. Thank you. We finally got you on, though, bro. When you don't work, you just gotta keep trying again, ain't you?
Yep. Try again.
All right, fact. Let's do it. We finally did it. So why you think a lot of women are attracted to bad boys? Look at the camera for me. You looking down.
So why do I think a lot of women are attracted to bad boys?
Yeah.
From personal experience, I think that it makes them, well, first of all, it's exciting. It can be exciting, you know. Maybe they think the sex is going to be good because they're bad boys and they've been around the block or two, a time or two. I don't know. For me, I've learned this about myself, so this is personal to myself. I guess it's a self-esteem issue. Like, I feel almost like, say you've got a bad boy and then, like, a good boy in, like, med school or something. Like, I would feel not good enough for that boy in med school. I would feel inferior. Like, he's smarter than me. And I don't, like, that's kind of how I would feel between the two. So, like, I would pick the bad boy almost for, like, selfish reasons, just so I would be, like, I would feel maybe, this is going to sound so bad, but, like, I would feel, like, a little bit better.
Keep going.
You know
Make good sense.
About myself dating a bad boy, because chances are the bad boy, I don't want to sound so bad. He's probably not, like, book smart. Like, he's probably more street smart. And so I would be book smart. And so he would be like, yeah, my girl, she's smart as hell. Like, she went to college. And I've had that happen so many times. And it makes me feel good about myself.
So it's really due because of lack of self-worth.
Or self-worth, self-anything to do with self. Because digging deeper down into, like, the mommy issues, my mom left me when I was 9. And I didn't have any woman to teach me, like, how to put on makeup and how to be a lady or how to be, you know what I mean?
Okay. Right. So we're going to jump into it. We're gonna try to dissect it. So you said it's exciting. What is exciting about being with somebody who's, you know, he might be banging a lot of chicks, he's running from the law, he's having run-ins with the law, he's a criminal, he's a felon most likely. He got people on his back trying to kill him. And so what is exciting about that? What makes that exciting?
I don't know about all that.
That comes with being a bad boy.
Like a requirement, they don't have to have a record. That's not like a requirement of a bad boy.
Wait.
I'm talking bad boy, like, image-wise. Like,
but
tattoos.
Wait, though. When you say bad boy, all that can come with it, though, I'm saying.
Oh,
so
yeah.
All that can come with it, though, is what I'm saying.
It could. Doesn't have to, but it could.
That possibly.
And it never
works
out well.
It never does. Not 99.9% of the time it don't work out well.
You're right about that.
Right.
The last bad boy I had got my son taken away. Because he overdosed in my house. And my son walked past and found him. And that was not his biological father, but that was the only father my son ever knew. And he was 6 years old when it happened.
Okay. Oh, wow. We ain't gonna go too deep into that. But,
but I'm just saying, like, that's how it worked out for me the last time.
Okay. And you said they're excited and it fit the image. But really though, so, and then you say street smarts. One thing about this, people feel, why do people have this mindset that somebody's book smart, this street smarts is they're a whole lot smarter though? Because if they was really street smart, or had any smarts, they wouldn't be in the streets in the first place. Why do people keep thinking that if you're in the streets, you're tougher? No. These street guys, well, I say street niggas, these street guys, street niggas, they backdoor each other all the time. They cut each other up. They stab each other in the back. They tell on each other, snitch on each other.
Mm-hmm.
They fuck each other girlfriends behind their back when they go to jail. They lie. They cheat still. So how are being street smart any good, though? Being conniving in the criminal?
I guess just being like, I don't give a fuck attitude. If that makes any sense.
So, with that being said, do you think a lot of guys are putting on this image to impress women, or they doing it to impress guys?
Both. Because they gotta seem tough, I don't give a fuck to the guys. But they also gotta seem like I don't give a fuck to the girls, because girls are more attracted to that shit than they are to the nice guys who are gonna be like, treat them nice and treat them like a lady. That's when a girl will go, he's too nice.
So basically, it's very true that, so being a nice, so would you say that nice guys finish last?
Yeah, a lot of the times.
What do that mean, though, nice guys finish last? Because I look at it like the same, well, we'll go, I want you to go ahead and answer that right quick.
Nice guys finish last, because, like, if you got Joe and John, Joe's the bad guy, John's the good guy. John is going to court the girl properly, most likely. He's going to ask her on real dates, like take her to a restaurant, you know, open the door for her, pay for her meal. For me, a nice guy would tell a girl, I would really like to kiss you. Is that okay? Now, on the other side, Joe over here is...
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So Joe over here, the bad guy, he's probably going to be like, hey, yo, you want to hook up later? Like, talking about, I'm saying, like, after the club. Like, you want to hook up? Like, give me a call after the club. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to want to just straight up hook up. And for a girl that has no self-esteem, she's going to get excited by that because Joe wants to see her, and she's going to go out and have her fun too, but it's hard to put into words, like, because I've been in the situation.
You put in the word, try your best to put in the word, put it in the sentence.
I'm articulate. How come I can't articulate this? Because it's a feeling. It's excitement. It's...
So it's entertainment.
Yeah, I get, yeah. It's almost like entertainment because John is boring.
Is it really not? Well, is it really boring, or is it the person who really don't understand that what they're going down a dangerous path that could be deadly and costly?
For sure. They don't you know, when I first started dating and everything and realized that I liked the bad boy image, like, the bad boy image, I'm thinking, like, say, compared to, let's compare the guy I'm talking about to, oh, shit, Yellow Wolf. You know who Yellow Wolf is?
Yeah.
So, like, his image, all them tattoos, the way he dresses, his swagger, or the way he carries himself, to me, is attractive over someone else who's straight-laced, like Chris Pratt or somebody.
Well, he got tattoos and thugged out, too. That's a bad one. Ed Sheeran.
Ugh. Not just because he's a nice guy. I don't even know if he's a nice guy or not. I mean, he could be an asshole. Who knows? But his image is of a nice guy, and I would absolutely pick Yellow Wolf over Ed Sheeran 100,000 times over.
Okay. Well, I mean, hey, you'll probably, and Ed Sheeran will probably pick somebody else over you, you know. Hey,
You're probably right. You
that's how
would.
it goes. But with that being said, well, it's okay for women to like bad boys. That's what they want to do with and get pregnant by assholes and have bastard kids and complain about nobody to have no man with. But
Hey,
at the end of the
been
wait,
there,
let
done
me
that,
say,
sir.
let me finish though. At the end of the day, though, when they get 40 plus or 50 plus years old, are they can they make an excuse and say that there's no good men out there?
No, not anymore. I'm not like that anymore.
Yeah, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying in general, women who live in that lifestyle. When they get 50 plus and they by themselves, can they use this excuse where are all the good men?
No,
Okay,
not in my opinion.
okay. What you about to say? Go ahead.
Oh, I have the so-called bastard kid because his dad's a piece of shit, and he was the bad boy. He was the boy that I left my husband for, or the man.
Mm.
He's not a man, but I say the man because he was old enough. We were 30 years old basically, so he was a man at the time, and I left my husband for him.
Mm. You feel like you regret that
I
looking
do,
back at it?
absolutely.
You think you blew your chance on Mr. Right?
I don't know that my husband was Mr. Right, but I blew my chance on a decent life. I had a really good life, and I just walked away from it. I
No, no,
lived
no,
in.
no, no. No, your husband was Mr. Right, probably most likely.
He was not
So
Mr. Right.
we probably was Mr. Wrong, Mrs. Wrong.
Yeah, yeah. We were
Yeah.
wrong for each other all the way around.
So you left him. Have you been happier since you left your husband?
Now, with the guy I'm with now, yes.
Mm.
But
Okay.
previously, with the
I'm just talking
bad
about
boy,
overall, though. Since that, have you been
no.
happier since your divorce?
Overall, no.
Okay, that's what I want to know. So the bad boys and assholes. Uh, do you think with the feminists? Are you a feminist? Though? Do you agree with the feminist movement?
I'm not really a feminist.
Mm.
I
Well, why
don't
do you?
disagree or agree with it, but
Because the
I'm
feminists
indifferent.
make it seem like they're not holding women accountable for no actions. What is your thoughts on that right there? Because they're just making it seem like the men are just dirty, horny men, and they just wreaking havoc, screwing all, fucking all the women, and
I
the
think that's
women are
bullshit.
exactly. I think it's bullshit too because women are out there. More women having sex than men.
Yeah.
There's more women initiating breakups and filing for divorces than men.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, how can the feminists blame men? It sounds like to me they're just trying to start a gender war. Do you feel like basically the feminist is anti-men?
I think that, yeah, that they seem to be anti-men. Or necessary, I don't know if it's necessarily anti-men, but like what you just said, like they're trying to take the responsibility off of women for their
No, not the responsibility, accountability. That's different.
accountability for their actions
Mm-hmm.
off of the women and putting it all on the men when I don't think that's the case. It shouldn't be.
Is your ex-husband married?
No.
Okay.
He actually
Who that from?
only had one girlfriend since we've been divorced, and we've been divorced for like 10 years.
Mm. Who had filed for divorce? You did or he did?
I did.
Okay. Okay. So if women are initiating breakups and filing for divorces, why are they complaining about there are no good men?
I can't speak for all women, and at the time, I didn't feel like there weren't no good men. I didn't leave my husband because he wasn't a good guy. He was a good guy. He was a good father, well, for the most part. And I left him because someone and something more exciting came along.
Right. So, okay, back to my question, though. You got to drift it off. So, that's the case, so it goes back. Why are women leaving relationships first and then complaining about they ain't no good men? I can't find nobody when they're initiating breakups and filing for divorces. Because 85% of women file for divorces. So, why are they complaining about it, yet they still talking about they put themselves being single? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't speak for women. I don't know.
What's your opinion? Just your opinion, though, about it.
Because it's exciting. Because the grass is greener on the other side.
Right. Okay, that's what I wanted you to go with. That's what I wanted you to go with. I don't want you to speak for all women because we don't know all women. We just want you to speak for your opinion. And a lot of women. It's a whole lot of women that think like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot.
But I learned that.
Say so.
I learned the hard way that it is not greener on the other side. Well, not always.
Okay. They say wise people learn from other people's mistakes and dumb people learn from their own mistakes.
That's true.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, the grass is greener.
That's me as being dumb. No.
What? I mean, it's just to say it. Ain't calling you dumb. I think you're probably highly intelligent, but yeah, dumb people learn from their own mistakes, though. So the grass is greener on the other side. Would you also say you kind of got your head down? I didn't know what you was doing.
I'm sorry, I was lighting my cigarette. It went out.
Okay. Would you say that modern day women basically are the home wreckers? They wrecking their own homes. They're breaking up their family structure with these breakups.
Absolutely, especially with the prevalence of social media.
Mm.
Absolutely. I think there are a lot of men out there that are trying to hold on to their marriages.
Mm.
And there's a lot of women out there that are in marriages that think.
Stop right there. I want you to go repeat that last bar. You just said something. You just said a mic drop just now. You just said a whole mouthful. I want you to go back and repeat it again.
What did I say?
You said a lot of women, more men are fighting for their marriage. I want you to go say that again.
More men are out there fighting to keep their marriages together.
I want you to scream it a little louder for everybody in the back. I want you to scream it.
More men are out there fighting to keep their marriages together than women. When
I put this on YouTube, I'm gonna have that at the first clip right there. More men are fighting. Go ahead and continue. Go ahead. You got the flow right now. Go ahead. You got the flow.
But because they are. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of women out there that are getting to they're approaching, say, my age, 40, 41, early 40s, you know, they're in a marriage. Maybe the marriage is not exciting anymore. So they're on their keyboard and they're out there finding so-and-so that they knew from high school or meeting someone completely new on a dating site. Just looking for some kind of excitement, or I think women more so than men look for that excitement.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You ain't no feminist, because feminists ain't going to say that. They're going to blame all the men. Keep on going. Keep on going. We get somewhere.
I'm a realist.
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about right there, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Keep on going. We doing surgery right now. We peeling back this onion layer by layer. Keep on going right now. Keep on going. Keep getting hotter.
I do. I just feel like that the women, like the what would qualify like a lot of the cougars, you know, like women are just more superficial in general.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that right there, because I had to let you go, and you just, you know, oh man, you just hit the head on the nail. You just hit bullseye. It's kind of funny because I believe women are more superficial. I just approached a woman like a couple weeks ago. I had a conversation with a woman. She said she don't like short men. She said she want to have tall kids.
That's so funny.
I said, what the fuck? I'm like,
that don't make sense.
She probably missed out on a potential husband or a man for her that was good.
Fact that he was short.
Because I'm short in stature. But I realized this. I had a conversation with my mom, but I was like, it didn't hurt my feelings, man. I was like, okay, cool.
She was talking about you.
Yeah, she was talking about me. Because I still approach women in real life, though. A lot of people, I don't know what the guy do. I still pull up. If I find a woman to trade her, I'm going to, you know, approach. And she was like, I like tall guys, you know, like I like taller guys, you know.
That was her reason for not dating you or not wanting to go out with you.
Yeah. She just said I like short guys. She ain't said I was ugly or anything. Like, I didn't want to be with you. You know, she just said you're too short for me. I was like, okay, cool. But I just find it funny because that's going to be probably the same woman in 10, 15 years that's saying, where are all the good men at? Why ain't no good men approaching me?
You're right.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She's going to be the same woman another 10 plus years screaming that, though. And it's going to come back to bite her. I believe a lot of women are overplaying their hand. They're overestimating themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But can you tell all women that they don't have time forever though? The clock runs out on their dating, their so-called dating life. Can you explain to them about that?
Well, their clock runs out.
Cause they think they got forever. They think they think time never ends. They're gonna be young, frisky,
and gorgeous, and look young and all that. They're gonna have all that whole package forever, and they're not. And I'm in that era where I'm kind of like, thank God I haven't had to learn the hard way. I'm just realizing that, not that I didn't always know, looks are definitely not the most important thing. But for me personally, it's funny you say that. I do like tall guys. Like, my type is a tall guy. Now, if I met someone and we had chemistry and he just so happened to not be tall, I'm not going to go, oh my God, you're not tall enough, so I cannot date you.